So Gary, I hear the phrase banded around quite a bit, and I've used it myself too, being a virtual sales director.
Right,
and I know you have virtual finance director.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about that, what that means, because being a virtual finance director doesn't mean you almost get the figures right. It's about being a non-full-time member of someone's team. Is that how you operate?
I find that so many SMEs these days, particularly growing ones, they really need a finance director, but they can't afford or justify one full-time. It's not a full-time role. It might be 10% of a finance director they need. And we provide that solution to them. It's worked very successfully with a number of clients. Again, using technology, having their accounting systems in the cloud, so we've got direct access to their numbers, their key financials at any point in time, and we can provide that service remotely, either on site or remotely.
Okay, but for someone that hasn't made the move yet to having a finance director, and I certainly appreciate that in our business, because we had bookkeepers, we had an accounting team,
yes,
we had a management accountant. But when we got to a finance director, it's a whole different role.
It is,
but it's also a pricey role.
It can be obviously, but the value that comes from having a good FD, it can increase the profits dramatically, and also gives you credibility with customers and suppliers and that sort of thing. So
okay, but talking through your role as a virtual finance director, whilst employing an FD full time in your own company can be a hugely expensive opportunity for someone, although the benefits are good. Using it your way, presumably what it's going to do as well is not only increase efficiency for them, but it will actually reduce their costs.
Absolutely. We found one client that came over to us, we reduced their accounting cost from about 65,000 a year overall to 25,000. And the benefits they gained from that as well, they got much better control over their finances, and they got us on the end of the phone or email any time in the month. Plus also face-to-face contact on a regular basis.
So it's back again to our kind of DOA, the delegate,
absolutely,
outsource, automate, whereas now what you're able to offer is the first-class service of a top FD,
yes,
without the fixed overhead,
correct,
outsourced when you need them, available
when you need it,
on tap when you need it, but without the fixed overhead.
correct.
So it does make an awful lot of sense for everybody.
Works very well.
And I guess it's the same kind of thing that I'll do to some degree. I have only a small number of clients that I do that with, but I operate as a virtual sales director.
Yes.
So I would rock up once a month, I'd be there on call for emails, I'll help run a sales team or their marketing function, but I'll keep the focus on that for them. But again, without the big price tag of being a full-time employee.
It works very well.
Okay, thank you.